Okay, so good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 41. Okay, in ServiceNow, what we understood till this point, what we saw till this point, is little different, which we are going to be seeing now. Okay, if you notice that from the day 1 till day 40, we are only discussing about IT. Incident, change, problem, knowledge, request, portal, IT user this, IT user that, all the things we'll be discussing. But today's topic is actually different because this is the another product of ServiceNow. If you remember that on the day 5 or day 6, when we discuss about ServiceNow capabilities, what we have ITSM, we have ITBM, we have ITOM, and we have the customer workflow. Remember everyone or forget? Anyone remember?
Yeah.
Yes, tell me. Anyone else remember? So if you see this.
Yes, okay.
Oh, not this one. Let me take this one. Yes. I will just open the screen little bigger. Come on. Like this. Okay. So like we discussed ITSM. ITOM definitely we have in our bucket. We will discuss a little bit on this part. ITBM also. Today, what we are going to be discussed, we are discussing a separate module. Even though its module is a wrong word, I'll say we are going to be discussed about the new product of ServiceNow. This is not the IT workflow. This is called the customer workflow. Here the things change very drastically. When I say the things change means in ITSM, if I am facing any issue, I raise an incident. But if in this area, if you are facing any issue, you are raising a case. We have a portal in ITSM as well. We have a portal in customer workflow as well, or CSM as well. But the main point is that what is the difference between these two, IT and customer? What is the difference in these two? Let me come back here. Daytona, will start from you. What is the difference between IT user and a customer? Yes, go ahead.
Customer is someone who is like getting benefited from the service.
Okay.
IT user is also actually using the services provided by the.
Okay. Catchy, what do you think? Or if I change my question, why ServiceNow come up with a new product for the customer service management? Why? Okay.
Now
let me
payments,
make it.
finance.
What finance?
Invoicing.
What invoicing?
To charge them on the services utilized.
To whom charge?
To charge the customer.
Which customers?
No, to whomever we are working with.
Okay, you are my customer or you are my IT users?
No, end users typically use a service, but customer pays for providing that service.
Okay, let's say example. I'll clarify your point. You are actually, the thing is that you are thinking from the another view of the customer. I want to bring you on some other point of the customer. Let's take example. Okay, generally I use these examples in my training, and this is the basics to understand this topic. Virender want to purchase a new washing machine for his house. He go to the showroom of LG or FIB or some other company. He final the model, final the color, then the payment. Product is at the home now. He is happy, his wife happy, his kids happy, good. After 10 days, he is facing an issue in the washing machine now. What he will do? He will raise a complaint. What he will do? He will call to the LG or FIB or FAB or XYZ company customer care directly and say, hey, I purchased this product. This is a model number. This is the product ID. Okay. And it is not working properly. Customer care says, okay, sir, we got your point. Let me send a engineer at your doorstep to check the product once again. Okay. This is a customer now. In this case, Virender is a customer. Okay. Or if I change a little bit more, Virender is a consumer as well, because he's consuming that services. Now take another example. Virender is working in a company called TUTU. Okay. This TUTU company has a collaboration with insurance company UU. And Virender has an insurance, or Virender company insured from the UU. Once Virender says, I want to be extend, or I want to go for the add-ons for my parents as well. What he will do? We will call to UU customer care, and UU customer care will ask the first question: from which company you are calling? From which company you are calling? Veer says, I'm calling from TUT. Okay. Now there are two concepts need to be understood. I come to this complete area in a detail. You or we have to be understand two major concepts here. What type of business model it is? If you know, please don't speak until I'll say, because I know you definitely know this area. Or if we buy washing machine from Feb, then what type of business model it is? Tell me, any idea what type of business model it is and what type of business model it is? Put your thoughts. Deepika, Neha, Kachi, Laura. Think, guys. Have you heard a term called B2B or B2C? Anyone heard this term?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, look.
Yeah, tell me.
It's to business and business to customer.
What is the difference between business to business and business to customer then? You are right. Business to business and business to customer. But what is that? इंग्लिश तो काम नहीं करेगी यहाँ पर.
Business to business would be like outsourcing, your business to like a third party, I think.
Okay, what is this model then? It's a B2B or B2C?
B2. I think B2. I lost track. I wasn't there when I left. I went to the bathroom.
No problem. Yes, Bikola or not Bikola, who was speaking? Sneha, I guess. Yes, tell me. It is business to business or business to B2B or B2C? I'm looking for my deck.
Can you reanalyze the question? Because I think we didn't.
I'm saying Veer has a insurance from the company called the UU, and Veer is working in a company TUTU. What type of business model it is? B2B, B2C, or something else? Okay. B2B is a saying when you are working in a company and that company is providing the services to you by taking the service from the other company. Like in this case, this is Virender parent company, and they are taking the insurance policy from the company called UU and giving to their employees. It is business to business. They also in the business, they also in the business. It is B2B. But in this case, we'll go to market and purchase a washing machine. It is B2C, business to customer. When you guys, as the individual, without the identity of your company, go into the market and purchase anything, from small grocery to the big showrooms, if you purchase anything with your own capacity, it's a B2C model. But if you are getting any services which is provided by your company to you, then it becomes B2B model. Clear fundamental here or any doubt? Let me come back here. Yes, guys. Okay, thanks, Deepika. Laura, Bikola, Veer, Catchy, Daytona.
Clear.
Because this is the basics or the foundation of a CSM, customer service management. In this area, I'm not going to talk about any IT user. I call my user as a customer or as a consumer. Now let me come back to some slides here which help you to understand this part. Here. Before, let me go here then. Okay. This is the foundation of a customer one, or I can say customer service management. It's a B2B versus B2C. Business to business, company provides services or the products to the other business. Insurance company providing their insurance to my company it is a B2B because both have their own business. But if I go into the market and directly purchase anything, it becomes B2C. It's consumer, not customer. In ServiceNow, these words has a very, very clear meaning. Consumer who consume a product. Customer is the one who buy or purchase a product. I bring toffees or the candies for my son. I'm a customer, not a consumer. My son is a consumer, not a customer. But if I'm staying alone, I'm a bachelor, I'm staying alone, and I bring candies for myself, then I'm a consumer and I'm a customer as well. But these things ServiceNow says very clearly. Clear till this point? Doubt, question, clarification required here? Okay. If clear, then I'll come to the ServiceNow area. In ServiceNow, in customer workflow, we have two different products. One is called the customer service and one is called the field service management. Veer is facing some issue in the washing machine. He called to the customer care. He is here now. When any engineer come to Veer place, it is here now. Both are two different things. If you call to your broadband provider, hey, I am facing some issue, and he says, okay, let me raise a case for you. And after 2 hours or 3 hours, engineer visit your house. How this engineer know that he need to go to your house only? Because there's a linking between this and this. There's a linking between this and this. These guys don't have a laptop or desktop. They never have. They have one mobile phone in their pocket, and anything, anywhere they want to go, they get an input from the customer service agent and get a message or entry in their phone, and they go. You notice somewhere, any engineer, any field engineer, either it's a lift mechanic, it's a broadband service provider, it's a TV mechanic, anything, they never have any laptop or desktop big things. They always carry the smartphone and they do their work in this area only. In CSM, two new words are being introducing. Number one, case. Instead of the incident, we call this as a case. The work will be the same. To get information from customer, and there is an incident, there is a case. But here, just to differentiate, we're using the case here. Agent, the first person to whom you are calling and who is raising a case on your behalf is called the agent. In ITSM, they call the survey desk. But here, we call them as a agent. Clear fundamental till this point? Any doubt, any question? Don't feel sleepy. It's a good session. It's an interesting session.
So field service management is B2C and this is B2B,
No,
right?
No, I never say field service management is a B2C. No. The foundation for this is a B2B or B2C. This is just a supporter for him. Now, if your washing machine is not working and you call to the customer care, it is B2C. And to support you, they have some engineer on the ground level.
Okay.
Like if I take example, we are living a very big societies nowadays. And if in your society, definitely you have a lift mechanism as well. 3, 4, 5 lifts has been installed. You go and talk to your society chairman or manager that do we have any specific engineer for our lift in this area? He will say yes. Because these companies says that if lift is not working, I cannot say to after 2 days my engineer will come. I have an engineer for a specific location wise. That up to this 5 kilometer, this engineer will take care. Up to this 10 kilometer, this engineer will take care. That is field service. But fundamental is that who is calling and what relationship he has with the business will decide that it is a B2B or it is a B2C. Clear till this now, Bikola, Avi, Kane? Everyone clear? Okay, good to go then. Now come to this part. This thing we can leave it. Let's see. Okay, let's take this part. Okay. In CSM, we have these 4 major areas. These are very old slides, so maybe now the things has been changed. Number 1, we have a customer. Customer what? Just give me 1 minute. Why? Give me a minute, guys. Nupur is facing some issue. Is Nupur joined? Yes, Nupur. Okay. Okay. So now we are discussing. Has the she's already there. Nupur, you are already there, right? Can you hear me, Nupur? Nupur, I'm not able to hear you. You are already there in this class. Okay, fine. Now I will come back here. Customer is the one who is going to be raise a case. Now again the same thing. Atul, do we have a portal for?
Hello.
Okay, okay, fine, Nupur. So now, like in ITSM, we have a service portal. In CSM as well, we have a portals. I'll show you that portals later on. Okay. So on the portal, a customer can raise a case, can check the knowledge article, and the basic thing can be taken care. CSM department. Number 1, the department who pick up your call, who answer your queries, who provide you information and who provide the updates to you.
Hello. Hello, Atul.
Just give me 1 minute. It's now it has been started. Okay, just keep an eye on the recording part, guys. Okay, it should be there. So we are discussing that we're extending that example now. We raise a problem or we raise a case to the customer care and one agent come to we replace and say, sir, sorry to say, but your washing machine is not working properly because it required some changes. It is a defect, I can say. We says, okay, now what to do? Sir, to fix this defect, we have to be replace some parts. Okay, then what to do? Sir, to do that part, I need to be raise the invoice and get that parts at your doorstep, and then engineer will come and make a change there. Now, all these things that need to be changed the parts and engineer will come to your doorstep, all these things called the case management here. Sorry, it's called the change management here. This thing. This slide is very careful. You have to be understand. What I'm saying that CSM and the service management, the topic which we discussed, ITSM and the CSM are interrelated. Nowadays, companies are purchasing CSM license. And if any user has a CSM license, they by default have a ITL license as well. So what they're saying, customer is not interested that what is the invoice number you are using. If I am a customer and let's say Veer is a customer and his washing machine is not working, what is the Veer expected output? Oh, you're not able to see my screen. You should say.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Here I'm here. Okay. So if Veer's washing machine is not working, Veer output, expected output is that it should work. He is not bothered that what invoice, what bill number a company is raising on his behalf. He's only want to see that what is the status of his case at point of time. In the background, company can raise a work order, can a problem, can it change, anything. Like if I say, I am providing you services, right? It's a B2C which I'm doing now. Business to consumer or the customer. You says, Atul, I'm facing an issue in the service now. I said, okay. You always ask, I said, okay, your issue or your case number is number 5. Now you're not bothered that how I'm fixing that issue. Is I'm talking to my friends, I'm asking my colleagues, or I am doing something else to fix that part. You don't know that what is in the background is happening. You're only interested, Atul, what is the status of the case number 5? And I will update the case there. So this thing clarify that yes, there is a direct relationship between case and the ITSM. Why ServiceNow bring this concept? Because if you say I have an incident raised, okay, and after 2 hours I have another incident. Now how you will track your multiple incidents? And it is also one thing. If you are a good service provider, you will never ever tell to your customer that what technology you're using in the background. Do you know that what type of portal Amazon is using? It can be ServiceNow, it cannot be a ServiceNow. Nobody knows. The people who are working, they only know. But do we or you guys know this thing? No. For us, what is matter? My order number. Now to fix that order number, to get a refund, what they're doing, you don't know. If you want to return a product, you raise a request and you get a message tomorrow between 7 to 9 a.m. a person will come for the pickup. They're using the field service management. They see that who is the agent available in that area who can go for the pickup. In the background, they're raising a field service ticket. Maybe they're raising the problem, they're raising an incident, they're raising the workflow. I'm not bothered as a customer. I'm bothered about my case only. This slide give you a clear picture. Yes, there is an interaction, there is a relationship between these two separate products of ServiceNow. If you have a license of this, by default, you are getting a license of this as well. Or I can say ITIL users license will be available in this area as well. Clear everyone till this point? Yes, tell me,
Yes.
everyone is clear?
I had to.
Good. Who has not joined? Kunal, Nupur, Kane. I'm not sure why these guys are not joining. Okay, let me come back here. Now I come to the second point. How a customer can interact with a business. If you notice a drastic change from the last 1 or 2 years, and if you are a good, or if you are be on the LinkedIn very much nowadays, or the Twitter very much nowadays, you are seeing that people are raising their problem on the Twitter as well. XYZ company, I purchased this product, it's not working. Can you get a replacement? Come on, boss. You are using the social media to raising the incidents nowadays. This is called the Omni-channels. That how as a customer I can raise a case. Same goes for Veer. Veer can call to the customer care. If after 2, 3 days, 4 days they did not respond, he can go to the Twitter, he can go to the Facebook, he can go to the LinkedIn as well. Just tag that company and your work done. Why? Because companies are worried. If any customer putting something wrong on the social media, it can down my image as well. If tomorrow any one of you go and put on the LinkedIn and telling me Atul Grover is not a good teacher, he's very bad teacher, he all about this XYZ things. Do you think that I'm getting a good business then, or I'm getting good trainings then? Never. So to reduce all these things, company says, boss, we have a specific set of channels, but it is all about the business, I can say. So how a customer can raise a case? We have a 2 portal. One is called the B2B portal, CSM. One is called the B2C portal, CSP. Let me show you here. It is like, oh, why it is not this CSP? Maybe I did not install that plugin. Okay, let's go for this only then. Because it's required the plugin activation. We have a plugin called the customer service management, and multiple plugins are there. So maybe I did not install this plugin till now. It is called business to business. Now we want to increase the premium amount of the insurance. This insurance provided by Veer company. Then what he will do? He will go to the insurance company website, and from there he can raise a ticket or the case. Let me give you another example. We all are working working at point of time, and we are getting a salary as well. I'm sure your salary is not processed by your company. It has been taken care by the third party vendor. It can be Excelibity, it can be Allsec Tech, right? How many of you using the Allsec or have been used? Excelity, Allsec, multiples are there, pay.com, like this. So now if you want to log in that, let me show you something if I can show here. Allsec HR Smart Pay. Like this. If I open this link, it is asking for the company code. Because this Allsec is a company, it's a business. And my company is taking the services from this business only. So until as I will not add my company code, I will not able to log into that. It is my one of my previous company when I was in 2014 or 14, 16 somewhere. It's there. I remember till this point. Now it has a AllSec HRO. Otherwise, it was a AllSec Tech earlier. So you need to be enter your company name, and then you click on the continue, and you get a like that time I put ACC. It's for Accenture. Then it's asking for me for the login ID and password. Now I don't have any login password, so I cannot be logging into this. This is a what is this? This is B2B portal because it has been associated with my company ID. If I put my company correct ID properly, I'm able to log in there. Otherwise, I cannot log in this area. Okay. So this is the in the same manner, ServiceNow also give me a B2C one. Now, if you see, you can see that cases. You want a support, asset support. Asset means we will discuss these terms now a little bit terms. Then it is easy for us to be understand. That's the same. You can search for the knowledge article. You can request something or like this will be there. Now let me come on the important terms here. This picture will tell you how the data has been managed in CSM. How the data has been managed in the CSM. Okay, because the main point, the main thing is that which is important to understand here is that how I can keep my data. I'm talking about the foundational data here. Not really more clear. So when I say data, it says the three types of data: internal user data, customer data, and the product data. Internal user means who is going to provide services to the customer X. Like if I take example of the BPO. Okay. In BPO, we have employees who are working on a specific process. If you talk, I also work in a BPO as well. I was working for a US client and on some medical process was there. In my team, we have a manager, we have an agent who dedicatedly working on that particular process. But in my team, there are two or three senior guys as well who are working on US, Canada, and UK customers as well. So that is my internal users. Company, business users are, I can say. Let's do something here. How this come account do? Okay. Context, bell, watch. No, something is wrong, I guess here. No problem. But I can give you a little bit. Let's discuss here. Okay. Now in the customer part. Now you are my customer. Okay. If you are coming to me from any company, so if I say that, okay, Atul Grover is taking a corporate training and all you 14 or 15 guys belong or working in a company called X. Then if I ask, okay, which company you belong, everybody say I belong to the X company. Right? These called the account here. Your company is an account here. Now, if tomorrow, let's say, I said, guys, your course has been over, but I did not get my fees. What you will say simply, as if you are coming from a company, Atul, we are not bothered about the fees. You go and talk to Mr. X. He is my contact here. Contact is the another term here. Okay. And at last, consumer. Like now you are coming to me as an individual, you are consumer for me. So in the customer data, we have three things: account, contact, and consumer. Contact is always related with the account. Like in a class, we have a class representative. Who is that? He is the person who go and talk to principal, vice principal, teachers on behalf of the complete class. And which class he present? He say I'm presenting class 12th, class 10th, class 9th, class 8th. I am representing it. But if anybody going to the principal, then they become the consumer, because they're not representing any class. They're representing their self only. And the third bucket is called the product data. It is very important to understand product data, product model, assets, sold products, install base, and install products. Let's discuss these 5 points in depth with examples in the upcoming slides, because I don't want to put any kind of a my English here. I want to go for the standard English here or the standard definition here. But before that, anyone has any doubt, any question, or any clarification required? Ask me till this point.
Not me.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other doubt?
No, Atul.
Okay. Good to go then. See, CSM is in demand in market as of now. Okay. And what I want to clarify is just foundational here, not much on the practical part. So let's go here now. This thing we discussed. What is account? Let me open it. What is account? Account is a supported external customer. Account form store the customer information. As I say, if you are coming from a company to me, you all are working in a company X, and that company hire me for the training, then that company become an account for me. Don't say it's a company. We are saying it's an account, because in this example, if I go here, maybe for the Allsec Tech or the Allsec HRO, Accenture, Wipro, Infosys, Capgemini, Cognizant, XYZ companies are their customers, are their accounts, right? So we are using in the CSM word, we are using the word called the account to represent the another business. Then contact. A contact is a user who is an employee of an account. Now you guys working in a company X, so you are a contact for me. You're not a user for me, you are a contact for me. So like in this case, if Veer call to UU company, then Veer is a contact. TU is a account. Because you are employee of this company only, then you are calling to this particular company here. That is called the contact. Partner. Similar to account, but a partner is a supported external customer that sell to or support other customers as well. Like Microsoft is my partner, because they're giving services to me and other customers as well. And consumer, who is the last in the sequence, is called the B2C part, who consume that things. Okay. So in this particular slide, only these 2 points are important: account or the context. Now I come to this area. Product model. These 6 terms are very, very, very important. These 6 or 7. Because in CSM, if you want to work, you should know these terms very carefully. No deviation in the English or in the definitions. Product model. A product is a type of good or service that your company sells or support. It's my portfolio. If I say, let's take example of this one. Allsec HR. This is my portfolio is what I'm selling. I am selling HR services, I am selling salary services, and I'm selling the offboarding services. So that is the product model, which I want to buy as a company owner. That's up to me. But I am having these many models in my area. Don't be confused. Understand how much you can understand. It's required a lot of reading again and again. Only then you will understand the complete picture. Okay. Asset. An asset is a specific product or instance that is supported for a customer. Like you says, Atul, you are a good trainer. Can you give me a training? My portfolio says, my product model says I can give a training, mentoring, coaching, and consulting. What you buy? You buy a training only as an asset for me. I'm supporting it to you. Generally, these assets are basically hardware only. I'm taking a wrong example, but these assets are hardware only, which has a serial number or the tag numbers. Like when we'll call to the customer care of LG or FIB, they will ask Veer, okay, sir, tell me what is the model number of the asset tag number you have. If you buy any kind of electronic item, you have some tags there, right? That is called the serial number. So give me the serial number so that I can raise a case for you. This thing. Then the sold product, which has been sold out to the customer or the account. Like in this case, company X purchased Allsec or the salary services from the Allsec HRO. They sold it. They sold this product. That all for your all employees, I am providing with the salary structure, salary services now. Pay slip, one-time bonus, variable pay, tax benefit, tax calculation, old regime, right, new regime, anything is there, I will be taking care. So I sold out this to you. Install base item. Sometimes it's matter, sometimes it's required, sometimes it's not. But definitely it's be required always. Items that represent the instance have been installed or provisioned for a customer. Okay, basically in the hardware business, when you want to provide some service to your customer, you have a install base item. Like if you say, okay, my company says to Allsec, I want to purchase your services of the salary. They said, okay, sir. They sold it to me. Now, what is the install base item? They say, sir, you need to be host me in your portal as well, so that your employees can go to your own portal and click on my link and they can get it on my website directly. That is called the installed base item. Everyone should be confused now, I'm sure. Let me come back here to see the faces. Yes, guys, go ahead. Any doubt, any question?
No doubt from me.
Great. Good to know this thing. Anyone else? Any doubt, any question? Silence is not a gold here. Let's come back. Yes, go ahead.
It's okay, Atul.
Okay, good. I'll show you one example as well. And then it comes to the next point is called the installed
Can you
product.
share this image?
There's nothing, you will find it out easily on the ServiceNow docs. If you want, you can take a screenshot here.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
No problem. So what installed products? This one. Provide information on the sold product and how they're deployed or installed. Now your company says to the AllSec, hey, you are selling the insurance as well. They said yes. Can you provide insurance to my employees? They said yes. Now when they're selling the insurance, so every employee should get a policy number, something, right? That is called the installed products here. That this is thing I sold out, and this is the place where you can get the all information about your installed products, that how many products, how many insurance policy I have sold it to your employees. And then it come the contracts. We have a contract. We all 15 guys have a contract. Training period 50 days. Call me between 9 to 9. I will reply. This is a contract. We says, Atul, I will pay you more amount. Can you teach me one-to-one as well after the class? If I'm happy, I'll do that part. If I'm not happy, I'll not do that part. That is called the contracts here. And at last, entitlement. When we join a company, if you are a fresher, how much insurance sum assured for your name is 3 lakh or 5 lakhs. But if we join a company as a director or senior director or a vice president or senior vice president, how much sum assured he has? 50 lakhs. What is that? This is called the entitlement. It's called the entitlement. I give you another example to understand this part. In a company, we have a policy. Employee less than manager level will get a maternity benefit of the 40 or 50,000 with a single bed occupancy, where the hospital room rent is less than 10,000. Done. But if, and this is actual policy, if anyone who is joining my company as a manager, and if his wife go for the maternity, he is eligible for the 2 lakhs of the maternity expenses, plus he can book a 3-star or 5-star hospital room, which rent should be less than 20,000 or 25,000 per day. These are the entitlements. In my company, I cannot get a touch screen laptop at my level. But my seniors, director, vice president, or senior directors can get it. This is a entitlement. Things matter. It's all about business. Don't feel sad. It's all about business. If it's a birthday of your best friend, he or she will wait till the time you come, and then he or she will cut the cake. But if it is a birthday of your common friend or normal friend, and if you late by 10 minutes, they will cut the cake. Say, wait, no problem. People will come later, no problem. These are the entitlements here. Clear everyone now? Any doubt, any question? Yes or no?
No doubt.
Great. It's interesting topic actually. Very, very, very interesting topic. Now let me come to the relationship part. That how account, contact, asset, everything has been related. So I have an account here. In the account, I have a product. I have a contract. Every account should have a primary contact. Now, let's example, if you are coming all 14 or 15 people coming from a company to me. I cannot ask one by one to each and every one. Give me fees, give me fees, give me fees. In the beginning of the contract, there was a things has been discussed that in case you have any issue, you can reach out to X person. It can be regarding the feedback of the candidates, placement of the candidates, course of the candidates, fees of the candidates, classes of the timings, all things. You need to reach out to the primary contact only. And asset means what laptop, desktop assigned to this particular person is the asset, and every asset has a owner. Like if I'm working in a company and I have an insurance policy, that insurance policy is an asset for my company, and I am the owner of that particular thing. And in the context, we have an entitlement. Like if you go in the marriages, and if you are very important guest in that marriage, then the host will say to the waiters, hey, please take care of my special guest. Why? Due to your entitlement here. There is a contract in his mind that he is my special guest. He should be treated very well. He should get the room in hotel at a first point. He should get a good pickup. He should get a good car for the pickup and drop. Right? These things. Here till this point. Everyone. Then we'll go for a 10-15 minutes practical on this part. Okay. Now, as I say that in CSM, we have a case. In ITSM, we have an incident. Incident has a life cycle the same way case has a life cycle. Customer will raise a case from either any of the way. Case created, it go to the new state. Go to open, resolve, close, or go to open, awaiting info, open, resolve, and closed. And at last, survey. We're not going in this depth as of now. Let's go to the customer service management here. And I'll open this one as well. Okay. Yes. And I'll go for the account. This one. Under customer service, let me put like this. This one. So let's go for the account. This one. I click on the account here. Once you create an account, you will get everything there. Maybe I don't have any dummy data available here. I click on the new. Let me get a new account. New account means I am. So now take example that I am a Allsec H. I'm company name called Allsec, and I want to onboard Virendra company in my system. Veer Music Company. There should be some account number. It's coming automatically. Veer Music Company registration number 8956. He's a customer, yes. He's a partner, yes. You can put. There's no variation of the workflow on this part. His website, you can put phone number, you can put street, country, India, and click on the submit. Take this as a service provider. Now I created the Veer company here. What next? Okay, account is there, but who is my primary contact in that? I need to create a contact here. New. It is going in the customer underscore contact table. Name Veer. Business phone number, I can put it and click on the submit. Now, in this case, what I'm doing for the Veer Music Company, if I have any issue, I will talk to Veer first. Okay, I will talk to Veer first. I'm not sure that we have some other member or account team members. Okay, we can do this thing as well, account team member as well. Contact responsibilities, social priority. Okay, we can use this only as of now. Okay, now I have a contact here. That's fine. Now let me go to the contracts and click a new contract here. Don't feel sad, don't feel bad that I'm not understanding 100%. That's fine. That's fine. I will give you one more link of my previous video which I delivered on the live session on the CSM part. Watch that as well. You will get a more detail in that area. Okay, you will get more detail because CSM is one of the topics which is more on the fundamental first than the practical thing. I'm creating a contract here. Contract number CT12345. Start date from tomorrow. End date 25th. Name. I have a contract called the Big Bang contract. Let me save this. Now what we see in the contract, we have the entitlements here, right? Remember this relationship. In the contracts, we have entitlement. So it's like it is power of attorney. But to whom this power of attorney belongs? I am putting in the entitlement here. It is going in the service entitlement. Name, I can put IT. Any product. See, entitlements on the product level. Like if I say, if my company providing me the insurance policy, but insurance policy is very big. In that insurance, maternity is one of the products they're giving to me. Right? Accident is one of the products they're giving to me. Hospitalization is one of the products they're giving to me. So product means that on which particular product you want to apply this entitlement. I say, if I have anything, I can put it, otherwise I can put it the like Acer notebook battery 3. Which account it will be applicable? I said it will be applicable for the Veer Music account. Contract. In which contract you want to bind this? I want to bind this for the CT123, right? Any asset you want to put it? No. Let me little brief you about this thing. I'm sure that it's a little confusing. Approximately 3 or 4 years back, business are coming on the digital way. Banks are setting up their customer services, but customer services are the limited, 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, 10 to 8, 8 to 8, 10 to 10, 8 to 10, all these things will be there. Then they analyze that ATM is one of the biggest problems. In India, at that time, ATM was just started. If I am getting a services from any of the business, and if I lost my ATM card in the midnight, shall I wait till morning to raise a complaint? Definitely I cannot. Right? Then company come up with this entitlement part and the channel part. Like if I give you, if you want to book a doctor appointment, if you call between 9 to 5, morning 9 to 5, you can call, you can email, you can WhatsApp. They will entertain you. But if you're calling between 5 to morning 9, you have to be only send the email. If you ping on the WhatsApp, nobody will entertain. If you call, nobody will entertain. That is called the channel here. That what channel I am giving on this entitlement. Shall customer send an email? Shall they call me? Or they use a virtual agent or something? What they can do it. So I'm putting the agent here. I can say, if anyone call me on the phone, only then this particular entitlement will be taken care. Up to what business hours this will be applicable, this entitlement will be applicable. I said this is applicable for only 8 to 5 weekdays excluding holidays. From which date the entitlement should be starting from 11th and ending on 17th, only for the 5-6 days. Total unit. It is like, if I say, let's say, if I put this thought in a group in the beginning, you guys are allowed to ask 100 questions in a complete session. If you ask more than 100 questions, I will charge you per question. This is the concept here. Total units, I said up to 200 call. It's a free of cost. But after that, I will start charging. So what they say is unit is 200. Unit is a case or hours. I said it's a case. 200 hours, so 200 cases, I will be handled. 201, my services will be stopped. Or you want to charge it per unit? Yes, I want to charge per unit 200. Okay, these things, as a consultant, we don't need to do this thing, but we need to discuss these things with our customer, that what they want to be set up in the service now. What entitlement, what contracts, all the things will be there. That is, I'm saying very, very, very carefully here, guys, that it is very important to understand the foundation here. If you're not able to understand the foundation, then you cannot work on the CSM. Implementation is easy, but foundation, the basics is tough here. Okay. And then I click on the submit here. And now if I go back here, you can see here, you can put what assets will be covered, what is the terms and condition, what is the contract, what is the case, you can see here. Now let me go back here. See, if I open this, you can see contract entitlement. If I open the full view, not sure why it's not be opening. Now, if I add the assets here, if I add some other points here, then a hierarchy will become. But this is the place where a case has been raised. Sorry, where the details has been picked up. Now let's take example. Virendra called to UU company, and UU company asked the first question, sir, in which company you work? He said, I'm working in TUTU. Sorry, sir, we have no linking or relationship with the TUTU. Please check your company name and then call to us. This is an example of the B2B. If this information, if suppose I am a AllSec in this this instance belong to AllSec. If Veer company does not exist, and Veer call me, hey, I purchased a service from you, but it's not working fine. I'll put first question. Sorry, your company is not registered in my account, in my database. Maybe you are calling from the wrong company. This is the fundamental here. The only thing which I want to tell you, read and read and read about these things. Then you will be able to understand more and more. The last point of this particular session now is that where or how an agent work on the cases. ServiceNow give a separate place, and that is called the agent workplace. And it will be look like this. Like if you say Atul ITSM incidents hote hain, then what is the difference between this? It is a specific place. Because if you are working in B2B or B2C, number one, you are working in the shifts. You are working on the cases. Instead of open the case in these tabs, you can open the case in these tabs. So single place, and you will get the another things are here. Every agent can see his or her view here, that how many incident has been, how many cases has been assigned. I can put, I am in my inbox, how many tickets are there? I'm offline, let me come online. So that system can assign the incident to me. Let me put all cases here. If I have any dummy data available. No data as of now in my system. So here you can see like this. Okay, I know it's little hurry, but the thing is that again, CSM training also happen in a 4-5 days separately, a complete structure where these things has been discussed. But in this training, I want to just give you the overview so that you can speak or you can write in your CVs that you know the CSM basics at least. Rest, more you read, more information you'll be getting here. Clear everyone. Let me come back here. Yes, everyone clear. Kunal, Nupur, Ditona, Sneha. Sarah, Bhumi, Laura.
Yes, Atul.
Great. Okay, so let me stop the recording here, guys, here, and then we'll take a quick attendance.
But in the market also, do we have such kind of openings in specific to this CSM? And
yes,
is industry
a lot of openings, lot of openings.
Yeah, otherwise it's not
Developer, architect, consultant, a lot of openings are there. Not sure why I'm not able to cancel this. Can someone try to stop the recording here from their end? Seems